My thoughts are that being engaged is a Western idea and concept. It was something that did not exist pre-Christianity. However, with the influence of missionaries and Christian ideals, I believe that's how it's crept its way into our culture. The idea that a man and a woman get engaged first before getting married.
One of the beliefs that we have in Tonga is that when we is the engagement process, it's very important for two families to get together and to know each other and to get acquainted with. And one of those reasons is when two of both families will come to the bride-to-be or the proposed bride's home to ask her hand in marriage. So it's very significant for the relationship of both families to know each other and to see if it's the right thing or not the right thing to do.
Now, of course, Tongans, as we've learned throughout history, whenever they adopt something that is foreign, they adapt it and change it around and make it their own. Yeah? So it's mingled. This idea of engagement is coupled with Tongan traditions and ceremonial gatherings in their efforts to make it Tongan, despite having much Western influence in this idea of engagement.
In the Tongan culture, engagement has been a very important aspects in the Tongan society. First of all is the cover ceremony within the bride and the groom who is about to get married. The reason why we do this first is to protect the sanctity of the society in purity, and also with showing respect between the bride and the groom and their family. So there's the cover ceremony.
There's these Tongan protocols and traditions that are involved, in which a young man, and it's always the young man that would approach the family of the young woman to ask for her hand in marriage through presentations of gifts that usually involved pigs and various other items, because it was to be a festivity, and with all festivities there's always got to be eating, and to have eating you've got to have the best foods that Tongans would value highly and prize the most. Of course, probably the greatest is the cow, and then you would have the pigs, and then you would have the yams known as the kaho, and amongst the women's work, the mats, the tablecloth, and of course the stringing of floral garlands.
This generation is a little different from my generation, I think, and I hate to admit that I was one of those old school that I spent time to study and then to make sure that I do it the right way of asking my wife for marriage. So what I did, I went to her parents' house and asked her father for permission to marry her. So I think it is very, very important, instead of just running away and got engaged without her parents knowing about it. So I went to the house, and I think it's very important to keep that, to respect her parents, respect her in her house. So I found it a great thing.